Hello everyone, this is Lyndon from Visionary Universe. Welcome to this brand new episode, and today we are going to make another short and simple tutorial, but I promise you this technique we're about to learn will come very useful if you're an After Effects user. So let me go ahead and introduce you to what the problem is here. So you can see we got this scene here with just 3D particles from particular, nothing special. But see, the thing is here, suppose we don't want the bottom half of this effect, right? Okay. So here's our layer, here's the layer that the particles are on, and let's try to mask out the bottom half. So there's a problem because nothing happens, alright? We can set it to subtract, nothing happens. That's because particular doesn't respond to masks, alright? Certain effects do not respond to masks. And I'll tell you why, because masks apply before the effect. So the particular effect is not even aware that this mask exists. But today I'm going to show you how to apply mask anywhere, even after the particular effect, wherever you want. It can even be before, after, even in between two effects. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this effect is done. Basically what we use is a linear wipe. So I'm going to type linear wipe, and that's the name of the effect we're using. So it's in the transition category. Let's go ahead and bring it in, and we'll apply it after particular. So basically this linear wipe is applied after particular, so it can wipe away anything. So we can just go ahead and crank up the transition completion and it just wipes it away. But if you're aware that you can double click on an effect, go to the compositing options, hit the plus, and what it does is applies a mask to that individual effect, alright? So here it's applying mask 1 to the linear wipe. So now you can see that this mask 1 is actually working now because it's applying to this linear wipe. See, the linear wipe just takes away everything, but if we subtract areas from that effect, then it's basically like a normal mask, alright? So we can hit add, and basically it only linear wipes where the mask exists. So you can see here that we're actually masking after the effect. So we can go ahead and actually rename this mask, because that's basically what it is, it's a mask. So basically we have an effect here that behaves just like a regular mask. It can apply before the effect, it can apply after, just wherever we want to put it. So that's what's really cool about this technique. And of course it works if we feather, and even if we, all the other properties, turn on the opacity, even expand it, everything works just like a normal mask, and it's really cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you another example. Here we have another cool scene, and basically I'm going to show you how I created this sphere here. So here's a sphere, and basically what it is fractal noise, then I applied a CC sphere effect. And basically it just turns the flat solid into a sphere. Alright. But there's a little problem here. Suppose I don't want this section of the sphere, so I'm going to make a mask. Something very strange happens. I mean, what's going on here? That looks completely abnormal. We don't know what's going on. Well, I'll tell you what's going on. Remember that I said that masks always apply before effects, alright? So it's basically this mask is being applied first, then the fractal noise, which only exists where there's opaque areas, but this mask is still before the fractal noise effect. And then after that is the CC sphere, alright? So basically it's spherizing this triangle here. So that's why it's creating a weird shape. It's spherizing that triangle right there. But maybe we want this mask to apply after the CC sphere effect, alright? So let's go ahead and use that technique we used before. Grab the linear wipe, go ahead and complete the transition, go to the compositing options, and then apply that mask. And we can choose which mask we want, and in this case it's mask 3. So now we have a perfectly functioning mask that applies after the CC sphere. So we can go ahead and rename this mask because it behaves just like a mask. So that's really cool. This technique will come very useful. You can also create a similar result by using track mats. So for example, I can make a shape on this solid and then use a alpha mat. But the problem with that is we can only apply one alpha mat, and so, you know, with this we can apply as many as we want, and we can put them in between effects, put it wherever we want. So we have a lot more control when we use this linear wipe method, and it's very useful. So for this we can make the starship just disappear, vanish. Maybe it's some kind of invisible starship, so it disappears. So that's pretty cool. So let me just summarize the point of this video. Basically, masks always apply to a layer before the effects. But we went over a technique that allows you to apply mask after the effects. But not only after, you can easily apply mask before or even between two effects or anything. The point is, you are completely flexible because the mask can now behave just like any other effect, and that allows you the complete freedom of choosing which effects honor which masks. So I'm very sure you'll find yourself using this technique very often in your projects. Alright, so that's it. I'd like to remind you guys to consider subscribing and like this video if that's no bother. It's been fun, guys. This is Lyndon, and hopefully I will see you in the next video of Visionary Universe.